3 months of hell. You know, getting spat at, thrown coins, abused. Game days was like police escort. You know, because it was that bad.
Yeah, it seems odd that kind of thing. I think if the same thing happened now, don't think it would be as bad, because you've had like players like Stephen Corker, he played at Swansea, come to Cardiff, and there wasn't really much made about it. And
I think it was probably worse for me because I think because I used to like stood out with my hair because I had blonde hair probably, and rather than another player, and I threw the ball in or whatever. I don't know, but when it settled down and everything worked out, I had my best time.
Yeah,
it was a complete unbelievable. You know, it was just one game that turned it around for me, and then I was just like a hero, really.
Yeah.
What was that game? Do you remember the turning point with the fans?
Yeah, and it was the old kit man who was I can't think of his name now. He's blessed him. I think he's passed away now. And he said to me, he said, "You know why you're playing in this game?" I was the only first team player playing in it. It was in the Welsh Cup against Swansea. And he said, "You know why you're playing in this game, didn't you?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I've got to, put myself about and try and get a goal." Like, he said, "No, it's easy." He said, "Just smash somebody." I said, "Are you serious?" And he went, just tackle somebody as hard as you can straight away. I said, "Don't be so stupid." I said, "What if I get sent off?" He said, "This is why you're playing in the Welsh Cup." He said, "You're not bothered." So they kicked off and they passed the ball out to the right winger. So I've just hit him as hard as I could.
Do you remember who it was?
The winger?
Yeah.
I can know his face and I know his name. I tell you, I got Alzheimer's, I have to tell you. And I hit him. And Cardiff fans sang my name for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
One tackle. And I just thought to myself, I've scored 4 or 5 goals. You've spat at me, you've thrown bricks at me, stones at me. And I've had one tackle and it's...
Because it was against Swansea and it was kind of like, I'm blue now, type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was, I still love my time at Swansea.
Yeah.
And I don't think people can understand it. They say, why have you got affection for both clubs? You should be one or the other. I had my best, look, don't get me wrong, I had my best time at Cardiff because the stage of my career, my age, and we promoted, relegated, promoted. Every year was something we played for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cardiff was the best time for me. Sam Mann came in. He made the club as well, because it was like all new, fresh ideas, and he was buying big players like Kavanagh and people like that, and his ambition to get up the leagues. So it was like breath of fresh air, and I owe Swansea my start of my career, but I owe Cardiff the end of my career, where I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Because
Bookend.
34.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How bad did the abuse get? Was it just during the match?
Oh yeah, we had death threats. We had to have mail every Monday morning, probably a stack of that. Right. Can you remember Winston Faber?
Yeah, he was a Dutch player, wasn't he?
Yeah. He opened one of my mail. It was a razor blade, cut his hand.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it got serious. We had the police in a couple of times, but it wasn't just from Cardiff.
Right.
It was from Swansea and Cardiff.
Because you've gone and played for Cardiff.
Because I've done the worst thing ever is go to Cardiff. But I'd gone round. I know I hadn't gone from Swansea to Cardiff.
Yeah.
At one stage I could have, because I think one of the Cardiff managers put an offer in for me when I was at Swansea. But I know I'd gone to Notts County, I'd gone to Birmingham, I'd gone to Ipswich, I'd been to Reading, and then I went to Cardiff. So it was like a few years.
Yeah, a good couple of years in between.
Good few years in between. I thought, it'll be all right, but it didn't turn out to be that way. I was probably a week away from leaving Cardiff. I was going to go to Huddersfield. I rang Huddersfield and told them I'm going to come up next week.
Yeah.
And I told Frank, And Frank said, just give me one more week. And that's when it turned.
Yeah. But you had a good season that. Well, that was the year we got promoted from, what would it been, Old Division 3?
Yeah, the old division. Well, that was when Mark Delaney was with us.
Yeah, Mark Delaney. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some of the players. Kevin Nugent was there.
Yeah,
John
Nuge,
Williams up front.
Williams, Willow,
He was a former Swansea player as
well.
well.
Yeah, Willow never got any stick for it.
He never did. He
Never got any stick for it at all.
Yeah, it was great. Jeff Eckhart as well.
Jeff,
he's probably one of my all-time favourites.
Oh, Jeff's a lovely lad. Tyler now.
He's really.
Yeah, he did a Tyler in my house the other day for me. Yeah, he's a great lad.
Yeah.
He's sound. We had a good side.
Yeah.
Carpenter midfield.
Carpenter.
Danny Hill.
Was Jason Fowler there then? Or
Yeah,
was that,
Fowler. Foxy was there.
Because he had some skill on him, didn't he? He could just turn it on.
Unbelievable. When he wanted to.
Yeah, it was one of them. I was a bit. I suppose Kevin Nugent never won, which he went from the other way, didn't he? He went from Cardiff and then he ended up at Swansea.
Yeah.
So you do get a few transfers back.
They do. Yeah, and I think it's easier going that way because when I was at Swansea, Terry Boyle came to us, Jimmy Gilligan came to us, and it was okay.
Yeah,
I think it was just that way.
Yeah, it is a bit of a strange one, but.